right. You can't be the top of your game and hate on others. You can't be slaying and being the best of your best and then start hating on people. You gotta do one or the other. Like if you at the top, stay at the top. Like if you a hater because you're not there or you don't like this person or whatever, you can hate. Be the hater. It's easier to be the hater. It's a lot easier. It's a lot less effort. You ain't gotta do nothing but watch. But you can't put the effort in and be the winner and be so successful and be this and then start hating. Stop it. Alright, what's the deal? Here we go again. Bay's here. Say hey, Bay.
Hey.
We out here at White Rock Brewery getting food and shit, drinking. What's the deal? Right on time. Appreciate it. We got some food.
Steal the napkins from over there.
Not a problem. Get this out of the way. But yeah, so we out here at White Rock Brewery, somewhere we come often, kind of kick it. It's closer to Trinity Grove, part of West Dallas, right off the freeway. Pretty chill, you know what I'm saying? It's a brewery, they brew their own beer. I got one. And we also got a carafe. They got little bites. We got some Brussels sprouts and some breadsticks. As you can see, that was hand delivered. His mimosa's pretty fire. That's an award-winning beer. If you like a good, beer. But we here now, you know what I'm saying? We out chilling, knees out. It's about that time of the year.
Mm-hmm.
So, here we are. Sorry for being late. At least you know you're not pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
But we're here. Had some stuff going on. Birthday weekend was crazy. With Mother's Day right there, the same day. Some new job stuff. Like it was just busy. My gigs got more busy, picked up. I did 3 days instead of 2 days. But I started a DJ profile. Just, busy DJing. But here we are, live out and about. I did say at one point we were going to be somewhere, and we are that somewhere. So of course we start every podcast with screenshots. First off, how are they?
The sauce is good. I wish they weren't as burnt. I like them more lighter.
A little more green.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Sure. I get what you're saying. Like they're good because of the sauce, not because of the Brussels sprout.
Mm-hmm.
I wish it was more Brussels sprout than burnt.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense. Okay. But so I'm gonna slide in the screenshot number 1 for Bay. I'm just gonna read it off to you because this is a screenshot. It's usually mostly words. This one says, my white friend came by to tell us that her and her boyfriend were expecting twins. I said, nice. Finally, 2 babies by the same man. I now know that this is not the appropriate response. How do you feel?
Finally.
2 babies by the same man. What a coincidence. Finally.
I mean, have you ever not thought about, in your mind, somebody that you know that has multiple kids by multiple men, oh, finally. Well, not. Or yeah, I'm saying it right. Or like they already have kids with someone, like let's just say two, and then but it's with the same person, but then they're not together anymore, and then they start having kids by other men.
Yeah. Yeah. Most definitely. All right.
But yeah, I mean, yeah.
That's crazy though. I
Finally.
mean, how at that point I asked, how many kids do you have? Because if you had like if this is dad number 3 and you
I
say
would say
that,
two.
I was like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like you got 2 kids and then now you're having twins. Okay. Cool. I guess, I can throw that in there, but that means you just got 4 kids, which ain't necessarily crazy. But also the context. You with a boyfriend and you have kids already by multiple baby daddies. We don't know what multiple is. See, I need that number. I need that number. How the mozzarella bread today?
Huh?
How was the bread?
Yeah.
All right. Next screenshot says, we were tripping, crying about not wanting to eat or take naps when we were kids. I definitely was tripping about that. I didn't want to take naps, but now I understand now the power of a nap. I understand how great that is.
I really never took naps like that, and I still don't.
Oh, I'm gonna sneak one in if I can. Because I was always up. I always felt like I was missing something. Like I had FOMO real bad. So it was just like, oh no, and once I was at the age to where I can stay up all day and no one can tell me no because it's my life now. It's like, oh, okay, well, bet shit. I'm just gonna always stay up. I'm never going to sleep until I need to. Until I know that, all right, there's nothing else going on until tomorrow. So now I can go to sleep. And that was always around 3, 4 in the morning. And so I would always make it a habit to get to sleep by 3, 4 in the morning. Like it was crazy. That stuff is bad. All right, so for my next one, it says, I really want people from my past to understand they don't know me anymore, which is a fact. I agree with that. I agree to that. How do you feel about that statement?
Yeah. I agree. Because people grow. Things are the same. Exactly the same how they were. So yeah.
I thought you had some more. My bad. All right, well, let me. Okay. All right, this is funny. Because this is pertaining to the educators. It says teachers, I guess it's referring to, because we're finna go into summer. The teacher done went on all these vacations, concerts all summer now. It's help donate to the classroom. And that's a fact. Screaming your heart out. In Miami somewhere. A bunch of these. A bunch of I love yous. Yep. 2 cruises in the summer. Back to back.
I want to do it back to back.
Oh no, we're definitely doing it back to back. We're definitely doing back to back. But you also don't be like, donate to my classroom. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
That's why I don't. I don't ever do those. What's it called? Amazon wish list or classroom. Whatever it's called. Mm-mm. I mean, and this is most of the stuff is stuff that teachers don't necessarily need.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the stuff is trying to make their classroom look.
Aesthetics,
Mm-hmm.
which I understand. I agree.
Because your campus is supposed to supply you with, the
Yeah.
basics or whatever. But
Like, that's one thing I did like about when we were in Lancaster is that they did have a PTRC. You can just go and create and do what you want all yourself. You just go. I do wish that other campuses had stuff like that versus, having to outsource or whatever. Like, you have a facility based just for every teacher in the district. Anybody who works in the district can come here and create some stuff on pennies to the dollar because you're getting it for district prices.
what's it called?
The one in Lancaster was the PTRC.
Oh, the one in Duncanville's across from Reed.
Oh, the Teacher Learning Center.
No, it's called something else. What is it called? Because I know normally we have like a certain amount that we can go spend over there.
Yeah.
Teacher.
It's changed its name to the Dr. Mark Smith Teacher Learning Center. I know what you're talking about. That's I do I cook over there.
Every season, school supply.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. I'll be quiet then.
I was like, no, I know it's every season. But yeah, normally we get like $45 to go.
Yeah, it ain't nothing crazy. But
like
still,
that,
you
yeah.
go in there and you get poster boards and cutouts for 90 cents a piece. You can spend that $40 in a year and be perfectly fine. But it is what it is. We're trying to get in some of this food. We're going to not rush, but we're going to hurry up a little bit. So the first topic says, whole energy is confident. Why haters ruin it? And after reading that a few times, I had to think about it.
Are they haters?
No, hoes be hella confident because they know what they doing and they don't care that you know what they doing. They still gonna be a hoe. Like, hoes really hoe. With such a confidence, like it's legal, like it's right. Well, I mean, it's legal, but not if you're getting paid. It's prostitution. Anyway, but like hoes will hoe like it's morally correct. Like, you can't tell me that I can't do this, so I'm gonna do this. And it's like, but morally it's wrong as hell. But I mean, since it's not illegal, and I think that's backwards as fuck to think that way, that since it's not illegal, it's okay. But when something is legal and it's morally wrong, you treat it as bad as shit. But that's a different conversation. Like, but that's what this is what I was saying earlier. Like, if you're gonna hoe like that, like, hoe up.
Or do it
up.
privately.
Do it privately. No one knows that you're out there just catching bodies like that.
But people nowadays, they don't care.
But that's a certain level of confidence. I mean, it's misguided confidence because it's not necessarily the same thing. But you don't care, and you still do it, and you document it like, well, my body, my choice. And it's like, well, I mean, yeah, but at what price?
Right.
Like, it's your body, your choice until it's time to pay something. And then when it's time to pay, everybody look for everybody to spit the tab. It's another inside joke. But it's also true.
People are wild.
People are. They're just out here just doing.
Yeah.
No repercussions. Because you think they do it because it's perceived to be okay and it's not. And if you say something, then it's like, why can't I? It's like, well, you can. I just want you to understand. It's like, well, I don't care. So the lack of fear to a repercussion is what's missing. Because as soon as there's a consequence or something happens and you can't blame anybody and you have to look at yourself in the mirror, at that point, then it's like, oh, okay, now I have to do better. Versus from the beginning where everything is already not your surroundings, it's not this, it's not that, it's you. You choose to go do these fucked up things. Somebody has to be there to say it. You can call them a hater. Cool. I'm hating. Because you fucking shit up. That's what I'm hating on. Stop fucking shit up. Sit your whole ass down.
Have you ever had someone ask you if you had a whole face?
Yeah. I haven't. Because I didn't find the value to a whole face. I actually had that as a question at one point. As a podcast topic. We can talk about that later. Another show. But yeah, like I never had a whole face. I didn't find the value in it to just go run around and go fuck. And then just go fuck and then go fuck. Like what am I gaining from this? Whereas in you use that actual time to actually find self. When you actually find self, that's fine with me. But you don't want to go find yourself hoeing. You mean you'll find what you like and you don't like, but you'll like it out of certain people and not like it out of other people, and then you'll go into a whole relationship broken because this person knows how to do this and that person knows how to do that, and you can't sit down with this person that you need to because you're so hooked on what other people can do for you. Mm-hmm. Like it's literally spreading self-thin.
It's just weird to me.
Yeah.
It's so weird. So, but it's just crazy how people are like, oh, you never had a hope. Why would I?
Why am I putting myself in harm's way? Why would I put myself in harm's way? Anyway. Topic number 2. It says the art of minding your own mess. It seems that is a skill that people don't understand means a lot. Not mind your own business, mind your own mess. Cause sometimes you got whole shit going on too. It's an honor amongst thieves. Now you don't tell on somebody when you also doing the same thing.
Exactly.
Like mind your own mess. If somebody doing, hey, all right, cool. That's them. They're doing that. Try not to make it, don't bring that over here. Don't say nothing. Don't put your foot in it. Don't have no say. Shut up. Oh, that's unfortunate. I hope everything works out well. Mind your own mess. And if it's your mess, clean it. Fix your shit. Fix your shit. Organize it. Organize your mess. Fix it. Yeah. I'm just saying, fix that shit. Because people have mess. It happens. I'm not upset at that. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying you can't have mess. Every day is gonna be glorious in the world. No, I'm not saying that at all. But for a less stressful life, fix your mess. Just fix it. And don't talk about somebody else's mess where you got mess, because now you get to bring it up. Well, you was doing this and this and this, and well, you was doing this and this and this, and that's why this and this and this. And now everybody know everybody's thing. Mm. Everybody know everything. Well, hey, here's what it is. I guess it went faster than what I thought. And then, so we're going to the last topic and say, why petty hoes age faster? Why do petty hoes age faster?
Because they always in other people's business.
Which is bananas to me because...
Worrying about everybody else, stressing themselves out. because conflicts. You in somebody else's mess. Now, the girl over here want to fight you because you in her mess, and all that. Just extra added situations and arguments and stress that's not even yours.
Added stress is stupid to me. Like, if I didn't ask for it, I'm not putting it on my plate. I'm not putting it on my plate. Like, being petty takes, like, you can be a hater. I'd rather you be a hater than petty. And that says something. Like, I'd rather you be a hater than be petty. Because if you a hater, you ain't got to do shit. You just sit there and you see something like, I don't like that they're successful right now. Fuck them. Be a hater. That's cool. You know what? I don't even know why they ain't even really like that. They don't even like. Be a hater. You being petty. You doing stuff. It's personal. It's more personal. It's more hateful. And it just takes too much energy to not do nothing as well. Like, you can, like, I remember it bit us in the ass a lot, but we used to be petty. Back in our den days.
I don't know what.
It's just a bee. It's just a bee. It's gonna go away.
There you go.
She would have killed that thing.
Yeah, it turned over and it looked like it's finna fly off.
She wouldn't have killed that thing, y'all. Got her real quick. Oh no. So we used to be petty, but it was a business practice. Yeah, we were grimy. Everybody did it. Everybody did the business practice. So if you were doing a house party and you knew as a DJ or promotion team or group or clique, whoever, if you knew somebody else was doing the party the same night you were throwing the party, and you knew that other person was gonna have a crowd, you would send people to that house party that you knew, and you would get phone calls and text messages back to see what was going on. And if you needed to throw your party and people were showing up to yours, you would call the cops or do a noise complaint. You won't call it to bust it. You just do a noise complaint. Hey, it's a noise complaint going on at the party over here in these apartments, And they would send people out, shut the party down. And since we got people that's already over there, just say, hey, man, I know so-and-so throwing a party too. Let's go over there. They parties never get shut down. I've seen somebody do that for us twice. Because they wanted to be not necessarily down, because we weren't like a clique, we weren't a group. We did roam as a unit, but everybody was, wasn't no tie. We were just cool. Like, you had, like, within all of our group of friends that you see us with now, everybody has their own circle. And amongst each other's circle, like, before we all got cool with Dre would go to a party and be like, hey, Rich, you DJing tonight? I'm like, yeah, where at? Over here. All right, bet. I'm at this one party over here because they said it was going to be lit and it's trash. All right, well, shit, tell them to come over here. Bet. Hey, we all finna. He'll call and say, hey, I'm bringing people. So, but at that point, we weren't as thick as thieves as we are now. It was, we were just, I know his party is going to be like this, so we're going to go over there. But people I remember that shit because somebody told me about it, and then they said they did it one time for ours, and because my parties never got shut down. We would always shut them down ourselves before the cops ever showed up. Like, if it runs into 3 a.m, we're gonna shut it down at 2:45, make sure everybody's outside, and they're outside chilling, doing what they want to do. And we partying outside, and be like, hey, where y'all coming from? We were just out here in the parking lot. All right, y'all leave. Okay. Now, then what? What do you do? Like, I mean, that's petty, but we've gotten parties, I don't know what y'all planning on doing, but we ain't got nothing going on, dog. But, like, petty people kind of just age faster. Especially petty hoes, because if it's a petty hoe, it's because somebody came up faster than they did and they didn't do what they did to get in. Like, if you a hoe and you petty because somebody didn't have to suck dick to get to where you got, That ain't their fault. That ain't their fault. The opportunity was available for them and not for you. You can't hate on you at that point you hate on somebody else's blessing. Somebody else was blessed to not go down this path. You saw that path happen, and now you mad. Just be grateful for what you got, man. Try something else. Somebody walked out with a 6-pack. Oh yeah, you can buy beer here too and take it home with you. Cause I mean, it's a brewery and all. Pretty cool. And we just got apps. We ain't even started yet because we've been recording. Oh yeah.
You want me to get or no?
Oh no, we
You know
ain't.
what? Oh,
What you want to do?
can I do a frozen margarita?
Frozen margarita? Do
Yeah.
you want strawberry on it or you're good?
Yes, strawberry.
And another thicket.
Big ticket?
Yeah.
Thank you.
So stop being petty, hoes. Shit. I don't know what to say, man. I know y'all looking and y'all been reading this whole time. Yes, this has said smoke more weed. I got it at a festival. It was actually, I guess you call it a festival. It's not a convention or event.
Which one?
The Blunts and Brunch. So we was at Blunts and Brunch, ran by Hippie Factory. They go city to city across the nation. They're based out in Houston. They come to Dallas a lot. And I bought this one to support small businesses at the last one that we went to. And it said, smoke more weed. I like hats. I didn't want a shirt or a hoodie or nothing like that. It just seemed too egregious. I can wear a hat. And I'm like, oh, I support small businesses. So I did. And I do. So, hey, there it is.
And I have on my Stars hat.
And she has on her Stars hat and shirt because go Stars. Hockey lives in the South. I'm just letting y'all know now. Hockey lives in the South. And y'all think it's a game. Y'all think it's a game. Wayne Gretzky had to pull up to the AAC last night just to see the realness of Dallas. You know what I'm saying? He didn't play here. We had Mike Modano, which was young Gretzky. So yeah, that's when they won in '99. Anyway, man, thanks, babe, for being on camera with me. On podcast, on camera.
We're going on a cruise soon.
We are going on a cruise soon. Y'all jump over to Bacon to Go on YouTube and you can watch our cruise vlogs. We do cruise vlogs. We be out and about here, Honduras, Mexico. We went to Alaska. That shit was lit. Like, that shit was lit. Our Alaskan cruise is fire. I don't think we didn't start recording then. We had the camera, but we didn't record. We didn't even start the cruise vlogs on that one. We started we went to Honduras, the anniversary.
I think we did. It's just we don't have.
We have pictures. We don't have a vlog ready because we stopped through Canada, went to Alaska. Like we don't, the first cruise vlog started.
We have just a bunch of B-roll.
We have a bunch of B-roll, a bunch of random pictures. When we were in Seattle, all of that. It's just a bunch of pictures and B-roll. And I'm sure that I'm probably posting them all right now from what I can have and remember somewhere around here. I don't know. You'll see in editing what I mean when I'm gonna post the video. Don't worry about it. But thanks, babe, for talking about hoes. While we're out and about on this glorious day. But y'all stay tuned, man. We got some shit going on.
Don't be no hoe.
You heard what she said. Don't be no hoe. Don't be no hoe. And then cheers until next time. This is Liquor and Life Pod, Season 3. Slide over to Patreon. You can hop in the Discord. I even got free options. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, see y'all.